All right, well, we now have 3... What the hell was that? Just a random... Like, I guess my Pokemon just spawning and despawning, but it just looked like a blip of confetti, like, surprise! Like, we just walked it outdoors rather than indoors to our, like, surprise birthday party. And there was, like, a single party popper on the side or something like that. It's kind of what it felt like. Hey, Harmonia, listen, I need your help. I dropped my Pokedex by accident. Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need you to help me. I'll be waiting in front of the warehouse. Please come. Waddle, 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 waddle. This game is so freaking janky. Well, Malice is now going to be, like, extra slow, I guess. Oh my goodness, Malice is... Oh my goodness gracious. Man. Walking with your Pokemon, huh? Like, I get it. Part of me kind of likes that it's kind of, like, realistic to the Pokemon's speed. But the part of me also doesn't like that, you know, certain Pokemon's speed means that you're basically screwed out of your opportunity to, like, really walk with them ever. Especially with run always being on. Like, unless you use the D-pad or you just, like, slightly hold the left stick, you know? But yeah, hanging out with Marv too much, his inability to read is affecting you too. It's not that I didn't, like... read it properly, it's that I see typos in Twitch chat all the time. So when I see something that's similar to another word that seems more logical to me, I'll assume that it's the word that seems more logical to me because I see typos all the time, and there's a lot of people that probably get like super royally pissed off at me if I if I like constantly read out everything that was written exactly the way it was written. Was the thing, Bob? Mel's trying to manifest, but he was taken back to the Shadow Realm. It seems like it. Well, hey, there's Mystery Gift there. Also, this was where we got the Acid Rain glitch last time. Remember that? We did this double battle, and it was like Pursuit was used on Clefairy while Clefairy was switching out? While Lucas's Clefairy was switching out or something? And that resulted in the Acid Rain glitch where all 4 weather effects were active at the same time. It was sunny, it was raining, it was hailing, and it was sandstorming all at once. And we all got like damaged by all 4 of them due to the effects of each Pokemon's ability. It was really weird. Imagine if you get it. If it happens to me again, it's probably not in this game. But now I'm curious. Like, if it even exists in this game. I'm looking it up. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Acid Rain. There's no way it exists in this game. Like, I don't see anything related to this game. Here's Acid Rain on the Bulbapedia page. Yeah, it just says, this will occur if the user of Pursuit is the host, even if the host game is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. So, yeah, so this was a glitch that was in Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. So because this is a faithful remake to Diamond and Pearl, not Platinum, there's no way the Acid Rain glitch is in. By that sense of logic, there's no way we get it. That was a Platinum exclusive feature. This is what that was. Harmonia, listen, I need your help. I dropped my Pokedex by accident and Team Galactic found it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need you to help me. Will you team up with me to take them on? Yeah, doesn't it all make sense now? You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon. Our dream team's not going to lose. Not with the way we work together. I'm not letting those criminals get away with this. Did the Team Galactic grunts not say anything when we started the battle? Or anything like that? Challenged by Team Galactic Grunt and Team Galactic Grunt. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and they probably have a different team now than they even did in Platinum. Like, they probably wouldn't even have the team set up. I freaking did remember the Clefairy. I always worry about having false memories. They probably have a different team, so even if the Acid Rain glitch existed in this game, it probably wouldn't be able to activate anyway, just from freaking, let's do Akira here, actually, is what we'll do. Just from the party setup being different, you know? Well, I talk about the comments calling you a hypocrite. That's something that, don't think they had these bonds in Diamond and Pearl. Did they maybe not? There's a new feature for this remake. Yeah, that's something I was debating about talking about this session. Like, I called out in the, in my essay on opinions on my video essay literally titled having an opinion on, like, video games or something. Or just like, what the heck was even the title? I don't even remember the title of my own video essay sometimes. But at the end, I literally called out how I knew some people were gonna be like, oh my goodness, you're contributing to the problem. You're saying that these games are so bad and you made that video essay criticizing the modern state of Pokemon and yet you bought it anyway. Oh my goodness, you're the root of all evil. You just assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand. You 1,000 years of doom to your family. You can learn ancient power, holy crap. That's like the first new move that you've learned to be like replaced with something. Is the thing. Like, I knew that it was gonna be a thing that someone mentioned eventually. Fun fact, the one that I got like yesterday, or was it earlier today? Everything's blending together. Was actually the second time it happened, not the first. But the first was on one where it's like, oh my goodness, you're a hypocrite after doing that video essay and then buying the game anyway. But I'm not hating on you though, your commentary makes it fun. And I just responded being like, when did reviews stop being a legitimate reason to cover something? And then they deleted their comment. So that comment was like never seen again. It was just gonzo, I guess. Saw that original one? Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore, as far as I'm aware, unless it just wasn't showing up in the YouTube notification bell. But as far as I could tell, it was freaking gonzo. But yeah, I saw that opinions video. I wanted to bring up your experience with the Fire Emblem fandom for your opinions in the comments, but you never did. It's never too late to give me brownie points in the algorithm. No, well, let's put you in a air cutter here. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? But yeah, it's I was trying a lot of today. I was like trying to piece together this logic where it's like, you know, if you have an established negative opinion about something, you're not allowed to cover it for like review and coverage purposes. Because I've established before that if I wasn't a content creator, I would not have picked up this game. But doing Twitch and YouTube, this just is my part-time job. Like, what this, like, if there's a food critic that has like a negative impression of this one food place, but still comes in to like review this other dish that just came out, even though they have a generally negative impression of the cuisine, but they still want to like come in and, you know, give it proper coverage and a proper review and whatnot, so, you know, other potential consumers can be informed. This is the Krokong that gave us acid rain, wasn't it? Then what? Are they just not allowed to do that? Like, if you're a food critic at a restaurant that doesn't like the direction this restaurant has been going, and you're reviewing some new food there, is it all right for other customers in the restaurant to come over to your table like, ugh, you're the source of all problems. If you think it's so bad, then why are you getting it? Because I'm freaking reviewing it? Because it's part of my job as a freaking YouTuber slash Twitch streamer? Like, this literally is a freaking business for me. Like, as far as the government looks at like what income I make when I'm reporting it for tax purposes, I actually have to report myself as a business. Like, this isn't just me saying that like to sound cool. Like, this legally basically is a business at this point. So fun fact for you there. So, you know, it could well be that I'm covering it and reviewing it because it's my business, but like, also we're having an evolution here. I'm sorry to take away from the evolution and stuff going on. Like, is a critic just not allowed to, if they have an established negative opinion, are they not allowed to come and, you know, do that, like come and do their review at all? Because my impression of this game has been like, if you think you're going to like it, then you're going to really like it. If you don't think you're gonna like it, or you're not really too sure, you're probably not gonna like it, is my impression of this game so far, at least. So if the only people that went in to review some product are if the only people that were allowed to review some product are those that have established positive views towards like the greater corporation, the greater franchise, and go into it like expecting that they're going to love everything, then how are you ever going to hear about like the downsides of any product ever if all you hear is like the positive stuff about it? And you know, then maybe you get misinformed and you go out and buy it and you play and you're like, what the hell? Nobody told me this game was shitty. It's because all the people that would have had negative reviews supposedly weren't allowed to have opinions. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Like, if we go back to the food reviewer example, if you're not allowed to go in and review something if you if you have an established negative viewpoint towards it. What is that food reviewer supposed to do when it's like their job? Just like freaking go up to like the restaurant window and like peer in like that, watching the other customers like a freaking weird stalker, and like jot out their notepad like, yeah, it looks like they're having a good time eating it. Looks like they're having a good conversation. And hey presto, there's all the material I need for my review. Wow, I'm so glad that I'm able to do this as my side business. You know, like what are you going to do? Anyway, that stinks. Pokemon are weak. Should get new ones from headquarters. Who cares about some Pokedex anyways? Team Galactic is going to own all the Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. Here, take it. Take your Pokedex. Those things we had in the warehouse have already been moved to Pastoria City anyway. So we'll say you'll get yours and run like the grunts we are. Anyway, at the end of the day, reviews and like sharing information on something, especially when it's part of like a side job or a business, is a more than reasonable freaking reason for covering something. Like, are you going to any freaking reviewer that covers X game that you really don't like, are you going to go around to freaking every reviewer page being like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did a review on this game. I'm not gonna take the time to listen to anything you had to say about the game. I'm just gonna throw a temper tantrum at the fact that you did a review in the first place. What's going on here? Why is Team Galactic out in the streets like they own the place? Harmonia, thanks, honestly. But no, he's just looking at me like I'm crazy. Thanks, honestly. Professor Rowan never hears that I lost my Pokedex. Man, that's something I do not want to think about. So Harmonia, what are your plans now? To continue covering this game that I have a mostly negative opinion of, but that doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to freaking cover it and share my coverage and experience so that other people can understand what my experience is, and it can help them freaking understand other takes on this game and potentially inform others on whether it's something that's worth it for them or not. Is what my plan is from here. She's covering her ears. I'm going off to Pastoria City. The Great Marsh there has all kinds of Pokemon. So yeah. Basically we're going to talk about how you're a very focal fan of Fire Emblem Awakening, and this was before Echoes came out, and so the old heads of the Fire Emblem fandom saw liking the 3DS games as analogous to being a war criminal. The 3DS games are definitely far from perfect, but I feel like every single Fire Emblem game I've ever played has been like so good in like XXX and X regards, but so bad in like XXX regard, you know? Like, I feel like in all the games in Fire Emblem that I've played, the good has definitely outweighed the bad. But like, oh my goodness, every single Fire Emblem game that I've played has been like so good in so many ways, but also like so bad in like a handful of smaller games. And they each have like their own flavor for what makes them super good and what aspects of them are like super bad. Like, that's what I could talk about for a long time with a lot of different Fire Emblem games. Hello, Regibub. I miss Looker too. I miss him too. I forgot that ZL counts as an interact button. I guess it's because like of one-handed controls or something like that, even though L does nothing and it's still R. So what is the point of one-handed controls if like, look, you can use the left stick, you can use like unless that's B. Like, hold on, if I enter my menu, I press L. No, it's just the wait, it counts as like R here if I'm pressing L. It looks like R on your view because my camera's flipped. But like, what's the point of one-handed controls if the other bumper doesn't even do anything? So what's the point of ZL doing anything? I don't even know. But yeah, let's see here. One guy in particular who basically go into any comment section you commented in basically would call you a loser or a weeb or whatever, all because you liked a strategy game that he didn't. That's so dumb. Some people, like, hey, well, there's Fly, I guess. Like, have whatever opinion you want on, like, whatever game. Like, anybody watching this, if you really like this game, great. What am I gonna do? Like, that's, you do you. I'll do me. That's whatever. I'm not gonna freaking, you know, be like, oh my goodness, I have to, like, sentence you to your war crimes for thinking such a thing. Whoa. What have we here? Do you have a different opinion than me? Ugh. You are so not Team Galactic. You're a little kid to boot. Those things we made with the energy we took from the Valley Windworks are already in Pastoria City. That's not what this is about. Well, Whale. Same guy also commented on one of your videos made 1,000 years ago to make fun of the massive gap in your teeth. My teeth used to be like super screwed up, but then I got braces, and I had like my high school years were with braces on, and I kind of hated it, but like I'm really glad that I got it done. But one of the things, when I had my braces removed, like way before I was a content creator, something that they didn't actually tell me at the time, which seems like something that they should have been legally obligated to tell me, was they mentioned that there would be like a wire put on like my bottom front teeth, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that'll be like a new kind of replacement for the braces in the meantime and whatnot, and one day that'll come off. I only found out after they put on this wire that it's apparently supposed to be like a permanent thing that I just have for the rest of my life. It's like, oh, that that sounds kind of like something you probably should have told me. And like I've gotten used to it now, mostly. It does mean that like the like bottom 6-ish teeth in the front there are darn near impossible to floss because of this wire in the way in the back. And eating things like corn is just like the most painful experience. But there's that. What steps are we at anyway? Yeah, we can do our freaking sequence break thingamabob just fine. Don't have to worry about that. Add to the list of Team Galactic soldiers to understand that if you can't move them if they don't battle. Yeah, that's the way it be. So after all that, our team is now fully evolved. That's crazy, isn't it? That's a wow. Wow. Okay. Also, what potential other TMs do we have? Looking at like Klexos there and whatnot. Why? Do you know what I'm just now noticing? On the list of TMs, like in the actual bag, it just says like the number TM10, TM98, TM76. You actually need to hover over them and read the bottom to see what TM it actually is. What? There is so much space. Look how much space there is on this UI. This is there's so much space there. It could have easily been like TM10 dash workup. Gosh darn it. TM98 dash rock smash. There is so much unused real estate there in terms of UI space. And it's not used at all. Like, sorting them by number doesn't help me if I don't know what number what is anyway. Like, that's the thing that I'm complaining about here. Unless you just have it memorized, like, what numbers, like, corresponds to what TM. Oh, that's so dumb. Fully evolved in only 2 badges. 3 badges. 3. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, 2. Gosh, diggity darn it. I hit, like, a tiny smidge to the side, and it just does that. Cut, grass knot, thief, volt switch. It could be alrighty. Attract. What happens if a genderless Pokemon uses attract? Like, I assume that this would be a TM that that genderless Pokemon wouldn't be able to learn, but maybe Mew's just the exception as being able to learn like every TM, but it probably doesn't function properly or something. Payback, Shockwave. We could do some Shockwave. Is what we could do. Mew's probably more of a special attacker than a physical attacker, if I had to guess. Fails every time. I guess it probably would. Gotta backtrack and fight Fantina. Isn't Fantina the 5th gym though? Wouldn't the next one be Crash or Wake? Is the thing, Bob? Oh, we can give Fly to Lynn because that's actually pretty solid there. Could they remake Platinum? Because then they'd only sell 1 game instead of 2, I guess. Or something. Sure. We'll do this. Thought she was the 4th? No, the 4th badge here. I could turn it on briefly. We're gonna trick you all into thinking I have 4 badges for a hot second. This 4th badge here, the Fen badge, that is for Crash or Wake. The 5th badge, this one right here, is the relic badge that you get for beating Fantina. So there's that. But yeah, so we can go do that. But yeah, they are only selling 1 game. There's a tiny switch that flips between versions. That is true. There is just a flag that says whether it's a Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, technically. What, did I select Lynn by accident? Did I press A too many times? Well, yeah, let's give you your first. You still have, like, no stab moves, is the thing. which is, unless amnesia counts. I don't really think it counts, you know. Yeah, there you go. What are your stats anyway? Like, your special attack has got to be higher than your regular attack, probably, right? Seriously, I forget what that is. No, they are exactly equal. It seems like Ginto Shika raiding with a party of 9. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I most certainly was not expecting the Spanish Inquisition. I very much appreciate the raid there, Ginto Shika. Welcome, everybody, from Ginto's Strim to Strim. We're here in, dang it, what meme was I about to reference that I completely blanked on? Well, we're here with, memes of Pokemon. I almost said Platinum. I almost said this is Pokemon Platinum. That would have been certainly something. I appreciate the Strim? I can't word say. What were you just streaming, if you don't mind me asking? And hello, Arcade Renegade. Hope you are doing well today. I think in 2 to 3 years they'll make Pokemon Gleaming Platinum and it'll be a Pokemon Platinum remake. But this, I'd be at a loss for words if that ever came to be. Wish this was Platinum. Hey, at least there's always the Pokemon Platinum playthrough on the channel to to refer back to. Like, I've been rewatching some of the episodes of this series so far. I might go back and watch some of the Platinum stuff as like a refresher as well on stuff that happened. Recommended you to get to further raid. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the heads up. Recommended to raid you're playing Brilliant Diamond. What's your opinion on these games thus far? Positive? Negative? Because mine's negative. Most of the people I see playing it is positive, at least. A lot of the time, but what's our step counter at? It's fine. It's fine for now. But yeah, and hello as well, Alex. Hope you are doing well as well. Welcome from the raid to a crazy set of shenanigans here. I guess we will go to the next route here and go south. Yeah, shame. I thought that was our sign to turn on the real game. What, to switch to Platinum? We already have our freaking 100 episode series on Platinum, so Platinum's like more than covered at this point. I don't know if we're gonna cover this game for freaking 100 episodes worth of streams, but we'll see what happens. Veilstone music sounds like a fan remix. Wait, does it? Hold on. It does kinda in a way. But yeah, like the Games of Fire brings back so much nostalgia. Hang out in the underground most of the whole stream. Did you ever get teleported into the sky from underground Pokemon, or is that just a me thing? Or is that just something that happens to me? But yeah, then there's Eagle who wants to buy it for him because he hates it so much he doesn't want to buy it. Wait, wants someone to buy it for him. And if he streams it, then it's only just to rip it a new one. I went into this like with a mostly negative viewpoint to be like, but I was open to being like, okay, let's see how this really plays out. And there are definitely things that I do like about it, like the battle environments. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. My favorite thing about this game is the battle environments. The battle environments of this game look really, really nice. But a lot of the other things I've experienced are just weird. And just feel like I'm playing Platinum again, which we just finished like 2 months ago. So I think I find myself getting kind of bored because I feel like I just played this as of a couple months ago when we did our Platinum playthrough, you know? Like, it doesn't really feel too much different. Do another 100 episodes in the Frontier. I've heard that apparently the Frontier isn't as fleshed out in this game. In our Platinum playthrough, we had like a freaking different story time kind of thingamabob in each of the different buildings. That was certainly something. That's probably some of the most storytelling I've done on this channel, which is rapid fire storytelling there. And Fantina just despawns when you reach the bottom of the screen. What? Teleport? No, but you see your friends go into the sky and teleport randomly when they move too fast or when they leave the room. Huh. Because I just ran away from a Scyther and then I was airborne. It was like that episode of SpongeBob where I just put the freaking blow dryer into the pants and I just fly into the air and it's like, whoa, I'm flying. He's flying. He's really, really flying. Yeah, I'm going down to Route 214. Isn't that crazy? Whoa. But yeah.